it's got a very specific focus. We're spending some time talking about the trading contest, and then we're also going to spend some time talking about how to get involved or take advantage of the trading contest. So I'm going to be opening some charts today. I'm going to be talking about some very simple strategies in order for you to go out there and grab hold of some G999 for the next 3.5 years that the company is making available to those of us who decide to go out and interact, engage with the trading environment. This idea of buying or selling cryptocurrencies. And this shouldn't be a foreign concept. You know, we've all at some stage bought a car or bought milk or bought medicine. All you've done is you've exchanged something of value for something of need. And we're going to be doing the same thing on the platform. We're going to be exchanging something that gives us buying power in order to get something that we need or want. I'm going to show us how we can do that. So I'm going to take us into screen share mode, and I'm going to take us through just a brief presentation that I put together specific for today. Let me take us into slideshow mode, and let's start from the beginning. So firstly, we're going to be talking about the trade competition that's happening on the Gstrade platform. So a specific competition happening in a specific place with a specific project. And you can actually go read the rules of this trading contest. You need to log into www.gstrade.exchange. And if you scroll right down, you'll see a section over here that says Gstrade Trading Contest Rules. Let me just show you what those rules look like. Okay, so you can have a read through it. We read through it on Monday, so I'm not going to do a full repeat, but very specifically, it's running for a 42-month period. That's 3.5 years. Every month, 17.24 million G999 will be gifted, will be rewarded to those people in the community who've decided to go out and trade on Gstrade. Now, how can you enter into, how can you qualify for this? Well, it's quite specific. You need to be a GS partner and you need to have a rank. Ranks are achieved by moving volumes of products and services. You need to have a rank in order to be involved in this. Again, this is an education process, so really it's helping equip the marketing team, the partners, the people who go out there at the coalface and represent the company. It's adding some bandwidth to those people in the community in order to teach them the fundamentals and the basics of trading. So it's more of an education process, and you're being paid for doing that. The next thing is that there is a specific trading volume requirement, and that trading volume requirement is equal to the market value of the distributed percentage of your ranking. Here's an example, and it's actually the example we're going to use today. If you've got a director rank, in other words, if you as a marketer, as a partner, have moved 9,999 USDT of value, let's just round it up to 10,000, then if you go and trade $2,000 worth of value on the exchange, the company is going to gift you with a portion of those 17.24 million coins that are part of this trading incentive. So I want to break it down using that example. Here's the goal. The goal is to trade 2,000 USDT value within a calendar month. So for those of you who are marketing, for those of you who are partners that are representing the products and services, if you get a director rank or higher in the month of August, then guess what? You can enter into the trading competition on the 1st of September. So I've ranked up to director this month. So I'm going to give the director breakdown over here. Maybe for those of you who are marketers and partners, if you've got rank, just type it in the chat function what your rank is so far, or the rank that you're aiming at. In other words, the rank that is your goal for the month. You're doing the activity, you're going out there marketing, you're putting yourself out there on social media or into your different marketplaces. Just type in the rank that you're aiming at in the chat function. And I'm going to speak specifically about the director rank. So I looked at this $2,000 target goal, and I wanted to make sure that there was an achievable way of hitting it. In other words, what is the daily activity that I can do that's not going to break my stopwatch? That's not going to eat up my day clock. That's not going to take me away from work activities or family time or, you know, precious time. And so I broke it down to just 4 trades at a dollar value of 25 a trade. Okay, that's $100 worth of trade in a day, over 20 out of the 30 days we've got in the calendar. Again, making sure that there's weekend time, that I'm giving myself 2 days off a week at least. Okay, so $100 worth over 20 days. That means looking for 4 trades. You're looking for 4 trades, and you're looking for those trades amongst 3 trading pairs. Just in the comment section, does this seem achievable based on your work diary right now? If I could show you how to look for 4 trades a day, okay, over the next 20 calendar days, within, you know, 20, 30 calendar days, and I can show you how to look for them over 3 pairs, is this something you can grab hold of? Because when I look at this and I look at how busy I am and, you know, the time constraints or the way that I've shaped my diary, I've tried to make this as little time as possible spent at my screen. Okay, this is how this is designed. I want to spend as little time as possible setting up these trades and then going and doing the things that I do with the rest of my time. And it might be different for you. You might be a full-time trader, and this is just something extra on top of all the other trading activity you're doing. You might be in corporate, you might be managing teams, you might be a director, you might be running your own business. And so I'm just trying to put together a bit of a strategy that doesn't eat up into all that time. So I want to show you how we break this down very quickly. Let me just take a look. Is there a bar blocking what you are all seeing? Yeah, anyway. What I've done is I've gone into the tab on Gstrade called Markets, and we're focusing just on these 3 trading pairs. The reason why we're focusing on the Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT pairings are because they're the highest volume on Gstrade. In other words, there's enough volume moving through here that your buy or sell trades are likely to be filled. Again, we don't want to be spending time trading if those orders aren't going to be filled. Here's the next thing I'm going to tell you is that I'm going to shoot a video a day, short little video, whether it's on my phone or here at my laptop, of me placing an order, or me placing maybe all 4 of my orders. But every day I'm going to be showing you me placing orders from the 1st of September onwards. Not to say, hey, go and copy me. Okay, that's not what I'm doing. And I'm not going to be giving trading advice either. It's not to say what I'm doing is correct. I'm just going to show you how I go and place orders, and you can choose whether or not to do the same thing. Okay, so it's not going to be trade advice. I'm not putting myself in a situation where one of you knock on my door one day with a butcher cleaver because you happen to follow one trade I did, and suddenly I'm responsible for that loss or that win. Great if it's a win, but losses happen as well. So I'm going to focus for the first part of this call on the G999 Bitcoin pairing. Now, let me just sort out the microphones a bit. We've had a couple people join with their microphones on, so let me just sort that out. Don't take offense. The first thing you need to decide is, are you trying to collect G999 or are you trying to collect Bitcoin? And I want to say this up front. There's no right answer here. Some people, if the market allows for collecting Bitcoin, then go and collect Bitcoin. If the market allows for collecting G999, then go and collect G999. Remember, you're just trying to get $25 worth of value 4 times a day. So whether that value is in G999 or that value is in Bitcoin is neither here nor there. It's a personal decision. And I want you to get into the minds of traders. This is what traders do. They're increasing their bags of wealth based on what the markets are doing. So every day when you look at your charts, you need to look at the chart and make the decision. I'm looking at a G999 Bitcoin chart. Am I collecting G999 today, or am I collecting Bitcoin today? Please type yes if you understand that that's the decision you're making every time you arrive at the marketplace. Okay, I want to make sure that we're following on this, because sometimes people arrive, they look at the market, they say yes to G999, but it's actually a Bitcoin day. Or they say, yes, today I'm collecting Bitcoin, but guess what? The markets are actually favoring you collecting G999. And so every day you're going to come to the market and you're going to make a different decision. And that's okay. It has nothing, it doesn't reflect on your belief in a project. It reflects on how you're leveraging the market. And I think we can all agree that I've put myself out there on social media in the public domain as a big proponent on G999. So I'm not giving advice against the project. I'm just explaining to you that it's a decision that you're going to make when you arrive at the marketplace. And once you've decided whether you're collecting G999 or Bitcoin, whatever you've decided that you're collecting, you want to buy that thing at its lowest possible price, and you want to sell that thing at its highest possible price. Are we all understanding that? We want to either buy Bitcoin at its lowest price and sell it at its highest price, or we want to buy G999 at its lowest price and sell it at its highest price. Yes or yes? I've had 7 people say yes on my last question. We've got over 110 people on this call, and that means only 7% are tracking with the call so far, which isn't an issue because we can answer questions at the end. But I want us paying attention to this, because it's the difference between grabbing hold of an incentive for the next 3.5 years or missing out on it. And here's the beautiful thing, is that every month you have a chance to learn and build on your knowledge. So month 1, September, that's your kindergarten years. Don't beat yourself up if you arrive and you don't hit the goals that you're aiming at. It's okay. We're going to go on this journey together for the next 3.5 years. I'm going to put myself in the seat that I've always put myself in, which is, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to share it with you. And you can choose to go, yeah, that makes sense, or that doesn't. Okay, so decision 1, what am I buying today? And whatever I've chosen to buy, I'm going to make sure I buy it at a low price and I sell it at a higher price. The charts that we look at are the 1-hour chart and the 3-hour chart, okay, because that gives us nice movement. And we look at something on the chart called candles. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in a moment. So let's move on. Let's take a look at the G999 Bitcoin pairing. So the first thing you do when you're in Gstrade and you've gone and clicked on market and you've chosen the G999 Bitcoin pair is you need to go here. Sorry, just had someone's microphone on, so I'm just going to mute that person. Don't take offense, just making sure the recording stays neat and tidy. So the first thing you're going to do, oh no, we've gone forward, we need to go back. The first thing you were going to do was click on the 5-minute chart and change it to a 1-hour chart. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this little icon over here and you're going to change it to a candle chart. The reason why we change it to candle charts is candle charts allow us to see the health or the body of the trades. So these are called full candles, which means these are full bodied. There's quite a bit of trade happening in it. These thin lines here, these are like anorexic candles. That means that the trade looked like it was moving in a direction, but then it actually finished with very few coins being bought or sold. In other words, it was a bit of a dead space. Now, I like the G999 Bitcoin pairing because it's fairly predictable. I've actually put these lines in where you can see that it sells and then it buys. And then you sell G999, then you buy G999. And it bounces up and down between this price range of 10 sats and 9 sats. So can you imagine if on this particular day, so towards the end of August and beginning of August, if you had sat and you had bought some G999 at 0.009 sats and then sold them at 10, and then bought them at 9 and sold them at 10, if you had done that 4 times with $25 worth of G999, you would have hit your $100 for the day. It then obviously dipped for a section. That's not a problem. I'm going to show you how to place orders where even if it dips, you're not in trouble. You can go place an order at the price range you're happy with. But look here, it's come down, it's come down. It's currently trading in this range over here. And I'm actually going to show you what I've done today just in this new range over here. Remember, I'm not worried about price action at this point. I'm arriving at the market looking to either increase my G999 or increase my Bitcoin. That's the decision when we look at a pair. There's only two things to choose from, G999 or Bitcoin. We're going to increase one of them. And looking at charts like this help us. So this is the 1 hour chart, fairly predictable. Look at the 3 hour chart again. Great, easy reading. The G999 Bitcoin pair at the moment is fairly predictable. So I'm going to show you what I've done on the G999 Bitcoin pair today. The other thing to look at when you're looking at the charts is you can go look at what the asking or buying and selling prices are. And you can see that there's an order over here at 7 sats and there's an order over here at 8 sats. These are what people are willing to buy it at. And these are what people are willing to sell it at. Very similar to the slide before where we were looking at over here. All day we had people selling at 8 sats and buying at 7, selling at 8, buying at 7, selling at 8, buying at 7. So we had a lot of hours today where we could have made that decision to buy or sell. And if we just had done it 4 times to a value of $25, that would have been $100 for the day quota in going towards that $2,000 goal for the month. So this is also a good indicator as to what the markets are doing. This sits in the volume, in the order book, in the buy and sell book. So how do we go and buy G999? Well, we first go and we make sure that this tab is split across to limit. In other words, we want to set the limits. We want to set the rules for buying G999. We don't want the market to dictate it. We don't want to just go on there and go, I'll take whatever anybody else is doing. I don't mind. The second thing we do is we set the price. So if we are buying G999, if you went to look at the charts today, you were going to buy this at 7 sats. You're going to place the limit to say only when it gets to 7 sats will I buy, and you go and click on buy. That's how you would have placed the buy order on G999 today. On a sell order, if you were selling G999, again, you would have slid it across to limit because you want to set the limits on the price here. You would have set this to 8 sats. Remember, you bought it at 7. You want to sell it at 8. And again, when I bought it, it was $25 worth, and then sell $25. It'll be a little bit more because the price has gone up, so you might be making like $27 or something. But again, my goal is to grab hold of those free G999s that the trading competition is offering. So you slide it to limit, you set the price, and then you go and click sell. You'll notice I put a big red mark next to the tab last. Please don't go and click last. You might go and choose the last price that somebody else was willing to accept. And if someone was willing to accept 1 sat and you had bought it at 7 sats, guess what? You'd be selling your coin at a loss. And that's not a good thing. That means you won't have $25 or more to trade. You would have lost out on value. You'd be sitting at closer to about $3 if you clicked on last. So never select last. Always make sure that you're in control of setting the price. You've set it to limit and you clicked on G999. That is as complicated as the process is. Now, I'm going to show you that live in a moment, but first I want to show you why I'm not trading on the G999 Ethereum pair at the moment. When you come to G999 Ethereum, again, you need to make a decision. What are the markets telling you? Are you trying to increase your G999s or are you trying to increase your Ethereum? You've got to make a decision on the day. And again, whatever you choose to buy, you want to buy it at a lower price, and then you want to sell that same thing at a higher price because you want to retain your buying power of $25 or more. You don't want to lose out on that buying power. Again, we look at the 1 hour chart, the 3 hour chart, and we always set our charts to candles. So you click on this little icon. It normally is defaulted to 5, and you've got to go and set it to 1 hour. Then you click on the next little icon, and you go and set it to candles. And that'll start giving you shape and body. Now you can already see the issue as to why I'm not trading Ethereum at the moment. So let me show you. We have very few healthy bodies in here. Look here. These are, again, full-bodied, healthy candles. That means volume moved at that particular time period. And then we have these tiny little dots where hardly anything moved. So what does this mean? This means we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Out of an 18-hour period, there were only 5 tradable opportunities. That's not many opportunities to get that $25 happening. The other thing is that there's not an obvious trend going on here. Other than down, obviously there's a downward trend, but there's not an obvious buying point and selling point. Over here on the 3-hour chart for a period, you could kind of say there was. You know, I bought some G999 here, and then I sold it there, but not really. Or maybe I bought some G999 here. Well, no, I would have made a loss there. So actually, I would have been profiting in Ethereum. Okay, so on this particular time frame, I'm probably trying to collect Ethereum. G999 is going down, which means your Ethereum, how much Ethereum you're getting, can actually increase in value. But again, these charts are iffy. They're not easy to trade. The candles are not full-bodied, which means there's not a lot of volume coming through here. So I didn't spend time on G999 today at all. G999 USDT, again, you want to make the decision. What am I grabbing hold of today? What are the markets telling me? Am I trying to collect G999? Am I trying to connect USDT? And whatever I choose, I want to buy at a low price, sell it at a higher price. Again, we want to be looking at the right chart. So go to your settings, get it to a 1-hour chart, then click on this tab, change that to a candle, and let's have a look. Right, for a period, there was some good trade opportunity. Now, firstly, let's look at the volume of the candles. Much fuller volumes, good body coming through here, which means that there are volumes. There's actually something, there's some coins sitting out in the marketplace. And for a period, you could say it's worth fetching G999. You could buy G999 here, look for it, sell it up here, bounced around here for a bit, but again, you can place your limit orders, sell it, buy it down here. And so it would have bounced up and down between 39 cents down to 37. So you could have paid in the 39, 38. You could have maybe played in the 37, 38. But then this happened. It dropped right out of its trading range. And so right now, there's not really a healthy shape to play with over here. We don't know what it's doing next. On the 3-hour, there was quite a deliberate trend that could have been traded, quite easy to see. And again, for a period from about mid-July, again, to mid-August, it was tradable between 40 to 35. And all you had to do was look for a difference of 1 cent, 35 to 36, or 36 to 37. It was tradable within those trends as well. So I'm going to take us into me sharing my live screen and showing you why I've been playing with G999 Bitcoin, why it's the easiest right now. The volumes are there, the candles are there, the sideways progression is really easy to track. And if you're starting out in trading, it's quite easy to track simple buy low, sell high if it's moving sideways within quite a predictable range. So I'm going to share my Gstrade screen with you. I'm hoping we haven't timed out on it. And I'm going to show you G999 Bitcoin. So firstly, how did I get here? I clicked on markets and all the different pairings pop up. Take a look here. There's a whole lot of different pairings that have popped up here. I'm spending specific time on the G999 Bitcoin pairing, so I just click on it, and that obviously opens up my chart. Now I'm going to do a little test here to see who's listening. What is the first thing I need to do on this particular chart to make it friendly and easy to read? In the chat function, I want to see who's concentrating. What is step 1 that I want to do in order to make this chart simple and easy to read? Okay, change the time. Robert Russell, yes, you're right. Reset time, reset time. So I'm going to come across here. I want to change it to the 1-hour chart so we can take a look at what's happening. And then the second thing, I love what people are typing, candles, candles, candles. Yes, so I come over here, click on it. I'm going to go choose candles. Why do I want to see the candles? It's going to show me the body. It's going to show me what's happening in those 1-hour periods. Take a look here. Those were downward candles. We had nice growth candle, downward candle, bit of a dead space over here. I can actually zoom slightly using my mouse pad. but you can see fairly predictable there for a period, fairly predictable over here for a period. And now it looks like we're testing a new range here between 6 sats and 7 sats. I won't say we've run away from the 8 sat yet. So this is kind of your trading range, 6 to 8 sats. And you can play in the 7 to 8 sat range. You can play in the 6 to 7 sat range. And we can go and set those orders and leave our computer. So what I did just now, just before I got on this call, is I went and looked at what the trading range has predominantly been. I started earlier today with a sell order, and I sold coins somewhere over here. And when it hit 7 sats, because it had been going 8-7, 8-7, 8-7, I bought them at 8 and I sold them at 7. And then take a look here. I then went and placed a new order. So here's my order here. I'm looking to buy 5,000 coins at 6 sats. So let's take a look at where we're sitting at the moment. Right now, the price is sitting at 7 sats. It has tested the 6 sat range, and I'm looking to maybe snap up some coins over here. Now, I don't have to stare at my screen. I can go away. I can enjoy my day. I can come back and look at it after dinner, and I can take a look at that order's been filled. If it hasn't been filled, if the price is bouncing between 7 and 8 again, I can go reset my selling price. I can go and cancel this order just by clicking on that X, and I can reset the price at 7 sats. Remember, I originally bought them. They went all the way up to 8 sats. I sold them at 8 sats, and so I'm currently doing a buy order at 6. But even if I bought them at 7, it's still a profit in inverted commas. It's still my value moving between the different price points. So I'm happy now to go have supper. I've got my sell order sitting, my buy order bid. I've got my buy order sitting at 6 sats. I'm happy to wait to see if the price comes down there. If it fills, I will suddenly have G999 in my bag. And yeah, you guessed it. I'll then go and place a sell order when I've got G999 sitting here. I will simply go place a sell order. I'll select limit. I'll go and select the price. I'll look to sell them at 8 sats again because I'm quite comfortable with this trading range. I'll go put an 8 there. I'll put maximum because I'm just trading with about 5,000 or so coins. I want to see how many of those coins I can collect up. But I'll go sell them over here. And I'll do that 4 to 5 times a day. So I've already ticked my 1 box just in the last 2 hours because I've only done the exercise. Sorry, in the last, 4 hours. I went and did my 1 sell. I'm going to hit my other sell for the day, and I'll be 50% of the way there, having only made the decision about lunchtime today to do this exercise with you. So from the 1st of September, I'll be doing that every day. From tomorrow, I'm going to probably start doing a video just showing buying on whichever particular pair makes sense. Remember that we're going to the market and we're looking at the pair that makes sense on the day. Today, G999 Bitcoin made sense. And I'm going to be sharing that with the community. Between now and the end of this month, I've got quite a bit of traveling happening with the family. So we're going from where we are here on the Red Sea to Cairo, across to Dubai. We've got some admin to get to. But from the 1st of September, every single day, I'll happily share what I'm doing on whichever trading pair makes sense. And I'll do it at my pace. Okay, I'm not going to do bigger trades and only 1 a day. I'm not going to do 10 trades and less a day. The decision I've made for me is I want to do 4 trades a day at about $25, and I'm going to do that all through the month of September so that I hit my $2,000 goal so that I can grab hold of a whole lot of free G999. Just in the chat function, because we have gone on the half hour, let me know if this is making sense out of 10. Okay, as in 10 out of 10, this is making sense. Looking forward to kind of getting in the trenches and learning this. 7 out of 10, Bruce, can we maybe do this, every Wednesday for the next little while? Absolutely fine. And again, we've got some incredible traders in our community who trade multiple coins, multiple projects. And what we're going to start seeing over the next 3.5 years as we engage with this trading competition is we'll start seeing some of those traders entering into this playing field and starting to change the trajectory just through volumes being added to the books. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. As we start engaging in this, we'll start adding volumes to the books. We're not adding them at market price, we're adding them at limit price, and that creates a healthy trading environment for us to attract more traders. That's really what this is about. So I hope this first call has been helpful. I hope it has been fairly simple, because I don't want to complicate it with technical analysis. And I hope by kind of leading the charge and showing you what I'm doing every day from the 1st September onwards, it becomes predictable enough that over the next 3 to 6 to 12 months, we raise up a whole group of, and I'm going to say it, novice traders, not professional traders, novice traders to begin with. Professional traders have put in the years, they run courses. And I'll tell you right now, if you want to go that route, it's worth connecting with the professionals in these groups and finding out how to go that route. But this is a nice soft landing into the trading environment. Without us playing with big money, we get to play with $25 worth of G999. And if we get this right, I want to say this, if we get this right, the value of G999 will increase over time, which means you're using less and less coins when you arrive at the marketplace, which is quite exciting. And also, if the environment gets healthy and the order books get healthy, you can end up doing less trades in a day, because you'll end up doing a $100 trade instead of a $25 trade, because there are enough volumes to meet that need. So it's a very nifty incentive the company's put in place. I normally try to give time for Q&A. I'm really sorry. I've promised my boys that we would be jungle gymming now while it's the cool of the day, and then dinner. I've spent the entire day away from them at my computer working, so I need to go and just love on them for the rest of today. I want to thank you all for your time. Again, you can reach out to the support community and just look on here. Please take the time to look at names on here, look at the faces. There's an entire support community here. I will be posting that daily trade video from the 1st of September onwards in the price action group, which is where we've got over 12,000 people. So a very specific place where it will be posted. And again, this is a learning exercise. It's just a learning exercise. We're all going to, do this together. So thank you for your time, everyone. I'll post this recording onto the price action group a little later this evening. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, and see you all tomorrow for our 30-minute presentation and Q&A. Thanks, everyone.
Outside, they don't need to be cooked all the way.